Got one. Got a nice one. I knew they were down there. Here he come. Ooh, maybe cold. They still taking drag. Hey guys, how's it going? First I want to say I hope everyone had a Merry Christmas, and we got New Year's coming up. Second thing, and very big news, I finally hit 1,000 subscribers. Yes, 1,000 subscribers, and I met my goal. I got it before the new year. So I feel a giveaway coming on, but that's going to be a whole separate video to itself. But today is a very special morning. We're going to be going kayak bass fishing in this pond behind me. But this isn't just any pond that I just found on Google Earth or anything. This is my pond. And 6 months and some change later, 6 months and a couple days, during June, I stocked some 2-inch largemouth bass fingerlings. And this morning, we're gonna go out there and we're gonna see how they're doing and see how big they're getting. I'm not gonna lie and say I haven't caught a couple already, but I haven't showed you guys. Unless you've been on my Dinsmore Outdoors Facebook or Dinsmore Outdoors Instagram, you really wouldn't know how big they've gotten. So that's what this video is going to be. I'm going to be taking pictures of them, documenting their size and see how fast they're growing throughout the year. I know during the summer months they grew pretty quick. I don't know how winter is going to affect them, if my pond being so deep, if they'll still be able to eat and grow. Right now it's 35 degrees, which is pretty chilly in Florida, and it just dropped from a high of 60 down to now we had a high of 45. So for Florida bass, that's a pretty big difference. But we're gonna go out here and try. I want to at least get 8. That would be 10% of the population. I stocked 80 largemouth bass in here, so I at least want to get 8 and see how they're doing. So let's get in the kayak and let's go out there and check up on them. So the wind's been blowing out of the west, so they've been hanging out down here in this corner over here and over there in that corner. It's pretty foggy, but the sun's trying to come out and burn some of this fog. Today we're going to be using some live shiners, minnows. So if you hear a noise in the background, it's just my aerator going. And what's one cool thing about this 5 kayak, I don't think they intended it to be this way. You know, you get you a couple shiners. You really don't feel like having to reach back around over and over and over again every time you lose one. So what I do is I take my little cup holder, fill it with some water, and now you got like a little mini bait well. Just kind of chill out there for a minute. We're just using a basic little rig here. It's got a cork with a 1/0. This is actually a wacky rig hook. But since these bass haven't spawned yet, I really don't want to hurt them. So with anything I fish in here, I take the barbs and smash them down so that I have barbless hooks. So with the shiner, you just want to go underneath his chin and try to come out his nose, just like that. And hopefully he'll go down there and swim around for us, and it won't take long to get us a bass. That was perfect. Oh, we got gat. Look at that. Over here fishing on credit. That's no good. All right. Apparently they are deep this morning. So let's go find out how deep. Oop. Got one. Got a nice one. I knew they were down. Here he come. Ooh, maybe cold. They still taking drag. Man, they fight hard. Found them out here in deep water. Hanging on the ledges. That's a nice one. Get over here in this net. Got him. Keep him in the water. There we go, guys. Remember what I said 6 months ago? These fish were 2 inches long. I'm getting all tangled up in my line. That's why we couldn't find them earlier. Hook falls out. That's a healthy fish. Probably a little over a pound. You see the belly on him. Or her. Alright, let's get the board. You gonna wet your board. Get it nice and wet. And then set it in your lap. Put him in the board. 12.5 inches. All right. Watch her swim back. Back down. Too cold up here, man. All right, guys. And believe it or not, that's the average size I've been catching. So I'm so happy with how fast these bass are growing. I got one. Yep. Told you I got one. We done found y'all now, man. Still got the shiner hanging out of his mouth. Get him all up in here. Another healthy little chunk. Oh boy, he swallowed it. He's got another shiner down his throat. Or a bluegill. One. Got it. He ain't the only one down there, guys. Trust me. See, even the small ones got big fat bellies on them. I don't know if you guys can see that. He's got that shiner tail down his throat. This one is just shy of 10.5. Oop. Guess we ain't taking a picture of him. He went bye-bye. All right, guys, this is fun, but we're going to kick it up a notch. I mean, if we're going to do a little bit of research, let's have fun when we're doing it. And these bass are anywhere from pound, pound and a half. You guys remember the old Shakespeare Ugly Stick GX2 ultralight that I was doing pan fishing with? Yeah, let's hook on a minnow or a shiner and drop it down there and catch one on this. Oop, I think we got us one. We do. Oh boy. It's a good one too. Now he knows he's hooked. Oh, he came off though. Oh, the line broke. Oh man. Well, I'm out of them hooks. Looks like it's back to the other rod, but that was fun. That's a pretty good fight on this. That barbless hook, he'll get it to shake out. Oop, there's a bite. I don't want him in that tree. It's a good one, he's coming up. Ooh, this is a nice one. Oh, the water be so cold, these fish fight so hard. He just flung off the shiner. Another little chunky one. She's barely hooked. It's on the inside of the mouth. And this one has a bluegill or a shiner tail down there in his throat too. I don't know if it's picking that up or not. Tried. So that's good. They're little gluttons. Look at that. I mean, look at the belly on that one. It's awesome though. I love it. Got a little cankle tail, big thick back shoulders on them. Alright. Let's get a quick measurement. Get another shiner down there. Alright. 11 3/4. So all the fish in this little school are all like right there at that 12-inch mark. There she goes. Or just shy of it, most of them. But 10 inches of growth in just 6 months. That's crazy. I must be doing something right with my feeding program. You guys are probably like, Joe, what do you mean feeding program? I'm like, well, you got the food chain. And it all starts with that feeder over there on the bank. That goes off when the water's warmer twice a day. In the morning and then in the afternoon. During the winter months, I got it down to just in the morning, throwing it out for like 1 second. And I'm going to have some sinking food I'm going to put in there so they can keep eating. But with the water temperatures getting colder and colder, I'll probably stop feeding them because they're not going to eat, and I'll just be wasting food and it'll mess up the pond. And when it starts warming back up in March, I'll start the feeding program back up again. That way the bluegill will get nice and fat and have plenty of eggs. That way when the bass hatch in around March, April, and their little fingerlings, they'll have plenty of little bluegill fry to eat. As you can see, it worked with these little 2-inch guys. Got one now. Look at this little dude. He just inhaled that shiner. I'm gonna have to get the glove off so I can do a bit of surgery. There, got it. God, you got all them other ones. These must be males. And then you get them little fellas. He'll be okay. I'm in the tree or I got a fish. That's a fish. Yep, they're right there in those Christmas trees, man. Oh, healthy looking fella. If you guys want to know what I'm talking about, you can see the Christmas tree right there that I put in here last year. And now I got these presents sitting underneath them. And they'll come back to here even when they grow up and get to be 2 or 3 pounds one day. Whoa, easy, 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 easy. Oh, you're making a difficult situation harder. All right, he is 10.5. He's wanting to go back something bad. He doesn't like this cold weather. To show you guys just how big these bass are getting, there's some free food for them. They're gonna get just that much bigger. And I think I'm gonna stop fishing for them until after the spawn, because I just want to leave these fish alone, let them relax, let them get nice and big and healthy so they can have a good spawn this year. If you're wondering if they're big enough to spawn, a lot of them are. For a bass to spawn, they have to be at least 10 to 12 inches long, and a majority of these bass are anywhere from 10 to 12 inches. There's still some little runts in the litter, as you can see by that one I caught earlier, but the majority of them are growing very nice. And when June hits, we're going to do another video just like this so you guys can see how big they've grown in 1 year's time. They say if you feed them properly and give them plenty of food and cover and keep them happy, they can grow up to 2 pounds a year. And some of these bass that I've caught, right now the current pond record is 1.60 pounds. So he's already over 1.5 pounds. So it's very realistic for me to start catching 2-pound bass this summer. And I can't wait, because these bass are already aggressive. And I'll be throwing a frog, topwater, and bringing you guys those topwater explosions. And being in a pond, and being that I got a good program, I should be able to catch a pretty good bit of nice sized bass. And it'd be cool to see their offspring come up too. But guys, I really appreciate you guys clicking on this video. Thank you all to the 1,000 subscribers that I have. I'm so very thankful for you guys that click subscribe and stay in touch with the channel to see how everything's going. I know you're just looking at a fish finder right now. Random, right? But be looking for that giveaway. For those of y'all that are watching this video, you already got a heads up. 1,000 subscriber giveaway coming up. Last time I did like saltwater lures. I think this time it's gonna be like fishing tools, like pliers and nets and line cutters and things like that. Things that we all use, fresh or saltwater. But remember guys, we do more in Dinsmore, and we're definitely doing it out here on the pond. We'll see you on the water next time.